Alright, so we meet again. Let's continue with our second part of the lecture, which is we're going to be solving a lot of problems. We're going to be solving a lot of problems. So look at this example. Okay, so you've got this body here. This is the particular body. Now let's draw the body. Maybe we're going to draw in green color. So isolate the body. This is the body, right? B-O-D-Y. The body looks like this. And then like that. So this is your body. Your body has got some forces on it. Number one, it's got this one, 60 Newton. Then it has a moment in the negative direction, 90 Newton meter. And then over here, if you look at it, this is a pin joint at A. So A is going to have two reaction forces, AY and AX. So I draw it from the left to the right, the arrow going to the right. I don't know, I assume first. Over here, this thing is in contact with at location B. So this is the direction that the force cannot go. So you've got another force like this. B, we can give it a name, probably normal B. Right? So these are the all the forces involved. Am I missing anything? I hope not. Let's check it out. Betul tak? Slightly off-centered a bit. Yeah, pretty much. Betul. So this is the free body diagram that you should be able to produce. It's very important for you to note where is your body of interest. You are only interested in this body. You're not interested in this external body. No, not interested. You're only interested in the particular body that you are analyzing and all the forces involved. So let's start. Easiest to start with the summation of fx is equal to 0 first. We can jump immediately solving moments sometimes, but I think it's best to follow step by step. To the right is a positive. To the right is positive. So now let's label all the forces. If this is the T, this is normal like that. So how? This is the T. This is like that, 30. This is also 30 degrees. Ini pun 30 kan. Ini 30 degrees. So now you know lah. This one is actually 60 degrees. Okay, 60 degrees. This angle here is actually 60 degrees. Okay, we're looking at this. 60 degrees you can resolve, right? It comes like that. And then it goes down like this. Oh, maybe look here. And like this. Dang. You guys get this? And B cos 60 degrees. And B sine 60 degrees. Two forces lah. Okay. So you've got NB to the left. Betul lah no? So negative NB cos 60 degrees. Lagi. Ini dan AX. Campur AX Campur AX. Lagi AB lah. That's all lah. equal 0. Habis. NB tak tahu kan. AX. Cos 60. Bolehlah letak sikit. Cos 60 berapa? Cos 60. So, negative 0.5 NB campur AX is equal to 0. So, this is equation number 1, which is important. So you might want to rectangular it because we are going to use it again. This is equation number 1. Equation number 2. Summation Fy equals 0. Anything going up. Lucky I can easily draw. Going up is actually positive. Going up is positive. So you don't have to bother looking at this problem anymore, right? Don't look here. No need to look here. Look here. This is the free body diagram that you have drawn properly. So look at this free body diagram only. Okay. This free body diagram. 90 Newton meter is here. This is your 90 Newton meter. 90 Newton meter. So look at y direction. Negative NB sine 60 degrees going down. Campur AY going up. Minus 60 lagi. Is there anything else? Habis ke? AY 60, 3 benda, make sure nothing else. Equal 0. Sin 60. Sin 60 is equal to cos 30. 0.866 Sin 60. Okay, cos negative 0.866 NB. Campur AY sama dengan 60. Sama dengan 60 not 66. 60. Okay. Is there any way that we can simplify this thing? I guess not. This is the equation to look forward to lah. So this one is equation number 2. Finally, let's solve this. Summation of moments. Mana paling bagus? Summation of moment kena ambil tempat yang paling banyak unknowns. Paling banyak unknowns adalah dekat A. Dia ada 2 unknowns. AX tak tahu, AY pun tak tahu. So look, cari kat A. Summation of moment at A is equal to 0. Summation moment A is equal to 0. Counterclockwise is positive. When you look at moments at A, so the good thing is, tak payahlah pakai AY lagi. Tak payah cari AX lagi. Why? AX is an unknown. It's not involved in your calculation anymore. Why? Sebab kita ambil pun dekat location A. Dia punya distance sudah jadi 0. There is no more distance. So we gotta solve this one first lah. Actually for moments, kita tak perlu cari NB cos 60, NB sin 60 dah tau. Kita cari NB ni je. If you look at this NB, right? Look at NB. The direction of NB is already like that. And it's already 90 degrees. Right? This is actually 90 degrees already. 90 degrees. So tak payah nak pecah-pecah. Dia akan pecah pun boleh juga tapi menyusahkan kita lagi. So just take NB. NB rotates like this. Is it positive? Yeah, it's a positive. Kali je terus. NB kali dengan 0.75. Lagi, next. Ini selamat kan? AX tak masuk dalam calculation. AY pun tak masuk dalam calculation. 60 masuk lah. 60 is rotating like that. It's a negative. Minus 60 kali dah 1 meter. Lagi 90 Newton meter. 90 Newton meter is a negative. Tolak 90. Equal 0. Betul ke? Betul lah. Terus settle dapat MB. Punch in your calculator. 90 campur 60. So 90 ni tak payah kali dengan apa-apa lagi because it's already in moment. The unit is already Newton meter. So no need to multiply with any distance anymore. Hmm. 90 campur 60. 90 campur 60. Bring that positive bahagi 0.75. Patutnya normal B dapat 200 Newton. Kalau normal B 200 Newton, and then we need to plug in lah. NB 200 Newton. Plug in where? Plug in here also can. Dapat AX. Cuba plug in. And then plug in one more time. Plug in here. NB. And then akan dapat AX. Ini akan dapat AY lah. So you plug in here. Bring back positive. Ni dapat AX dapat 100 kot ni. Cuba try. 100. Ini kalau plug in dapat 0.866 kali 200 campur 60 233.2. AY dapat 233.2 Newton. Put on the units. Betul ke tak? 233, 100 dan 200. So you can look back at the proper procedure. Can also. Okay, let's do the next problem. Dia suruh cari determine the torque or moment applied to the bolt and the force of the wrench on the bolt. Cari moment dekat A. Kita nak putar kan. So dia ni buat masalah sikit. Kita punya bolt macam tu kan. This is our wrench. Rotate like that. Kalau dia cerdik, patutnya dia guna tangan dia straight macam ni kan. Kalau straight macam ni, there is no losses lah. 90 degrees. No losses. But this one is not ergonomic lah, probably, right? Kalau dia buat macam ni, there is no losses. Kalau dia buat macam ni, dia ada losses lah pula. Dia kena resolve. Error dah. Dia kena resolve. So you've got, okay, this component and you've got this component that you lost. This component, right? Lost. There is no moment. This one also usable. This one lost. This one lost. Since kita nak torque dia, kita nak rotate dia. Komponen ini apa? X. Komponen X ini lost. Ini komponen X. Ini pun komponen X. Negative X lost. Kita ada dua benda lah. So, kita kena cari, ini aja yang komponen yang bergunanya. So, you can put it already, right? So, ini jadi berapa? 52 kurungan. Letak dulu. Bawah dia hypotenuse 13. Vertical component 12. So, put 12 here. Okay, and this one 30 Newton. Cos ke sin? Cos di sana, sin lah kan. Sin 60 degrees. Ini je yang berguna untuk torque. Untuk moment. To rotate this bolt here at A. So summation moment A kena carilah. So this is the distance. Distance here is 0.3 meter. And the second distance is actually 0.7 meter. You have to take into account first 300, next 400, right? So this is the moment lah. This is rotating like that. This thing is rotating like that. It's a negative. It's a negative. Cari berapa kali? Right? Write down properly. I suppose we gotta do it. Summation of moment dekat A is equal to inilah. Negative summation. Kalau kita buat flow diagram dia kan, dia jadi macam ni. Positive. Summation of moment dekat A. Kalau buat macam ni, dia jadi macam tu lah. Tolak 52, 12 per 13 kali 0.3 tolak 30 sin 60 kali dengan 0.7 sama dengan kosong. So moment A dapat berapa jawapan? Okay. Oh, forget. Kita lupa. Dia ada something called reaction force. Okay. Sini pun dia ada reaction force. Lupa. This is a moment. Ini ada AX berapa. Ini ada. Oh, no. This is AY, right? This is AY. This is AX. So again, it's very important to follow procedure. Procedure kat mana? Procedure dia yang ni. If you tend to forget procedure and then you jump to conclusion, you may forget certain things lah. So dia minta apa ni? Oh, dia tak minta pun. Determine the torque or moment applied to the bolt. Soalan ni kena tambah sikit. And determine the reaction force at A. Soalan kena tambah sikit lah. Kena lupa. So this is how you determine the moment. Betul tak? 22, 12, 13 kali 0,3. 30. Okay. So betul moment. So this is how we do it. Summation FX, summation FY sama macam tadi lah. AX, AY. Okay. Do it properly. Do it properly. Pause if you need to pause the video. Okay? Pause the video. By doing it, you will learn how to do it. Okay, pause if you want. Do it properly. We have all the answers, but don't jump and look at the answers. Always do it on your own first. Never jump and look at the answers in the beginning. Before attempting anything, you have to attempt first. So, I guess you've done this before, right? You've done this, you have paused, you have done on your own. Then you can move on to the next question. So, again, don't jump to the answer. Don't do that. Do it on your own first. Look at here. This is the body. This is the beam. It looks like an L. Like that. So now label all the forces involved. You have 750 kilonewton. This one is a pin joint. This one is an AY. This one is an AX. What else? Ini actually roller kan? If you still remember roller, so normally it is like this, right? Your roller look like this. If it's on the ground straight like that, normally you will draw free body diagram as like this. Remember? Free body diagram becomes like this, right? Now the roller is slightly slanted. So the roller is like that. So if the ground is flat, it cannot go down. If the ground is slanted, it cannot go in the slanted direction. Slanted. Or normal to the surface. Normal to the surface. So your free body diagram becomes like this. It cannot go normal to the surface. So you can draw like so. It's a B. We can give it a name called NB. So this is the only thing involved in this free body diagram. Is there anything else missing? Luckily, we only have one force. So this is the only thing lah. So now you can look at this free body diagram to solve it. And remember, we have learned before, right? We have to solve it proper method. Where is your proper method? This is your proper method. Proper method. Follow the steps. Summation fx first, summation fy next, and summation of moment. So, free body diagram is complete. Let's start. Summation fx is equal to 0. Look at all the x component. To the right is a positive. So you've got ax. Normal b. Ini normal b macam mana? Normal b is like this. So I should draw using different colors. So this is the ground. This is 30 degrees. This is 60 degrees lah. So macam mana? Senang je lah kan. So I should draw in a different color. Probably black or blue. So dia jadi dua komponen lah macam ni. Ini NB cos 60. Ini jadi NB sin 60. NB cos, NB sin. Habislah. Macam tu lah. So now you know how to write So AX like that. Tolak NB cos 60. Betul ya? AX NB cos 60 to the left. Habis ya? Habis. That's all. Simplify it a bit. AX tolak cos 60. Berapa? Cos 60. 0.5. Kosong. Kosong. 0.5 and B equals 0. So this is important equation. Rectangular if you want. This is equation number 1. So next, summation Fy. Cukup pula kawasan ni. Summation Fy equals 0. AY going up. Tolak 750 going down. And then plus normal B sin 60 Sin 60 degrees equals 0. Is there anything else? I guess no. So equation jadi AY campur sin 60. Sin 60 0.866 0.866 NB sama dengan 750. So this is equation number 2. So equation number 2. Equation number 2. So kita ada berapa unknown lah? 1 unknown and then 2 unknown, 3 unknown. 3 unknowns. If you have 3 unknowns, you need 3 equation to solve. So luckily we have one more. Summation of moment is equal to 0. So let's do one more. Summation of moment is equal to 0. Dekat mana nak cari? Paling senang lah kan? Paling banyak unknown. Paling banyak unknown. B, satu unknown saja. Dekat A ni. Ada 2 unknowns. X tak tahu, AY pun tak tahu. So cari dekat moment dekat A. Counter clockwise is positive. Senanglah 750. Dia putar macam tu Negatif ke? Ya, it's a negative. So negative 750 kali 3 meter. Lagi NB. NB ni kena pecah lah. NB ni dia naik atas macam tu. Dia jadi positif. Campur NB sin 60 dimension yang ini, remember this is your NB kan ni, NB sin 60 dia putar macam tu positively. Dimension dia adalah 6 and then another one like this. So it rotates like this. Dia jadi negatif ke positif? Dia jadi negatif. So this one is a negative. This one is a positive. So this one is a negative. Tolak. NB kali dengan cos 60 dulu. Cos 60 kali dengan dimension yang perpendicular. Remember, it has to take perpendicular dimension which is 2 lah. Ini positif kan? Ini 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Equals 0. Simplify the equation a bit. 750 kali 3. 750 kali 3. 2250 2250. Campur. Sin 60 kali 6. Sin 60 kali 6. 5.19. 5.19 NB. Tolak. Cos 60 kali 2. Cos 60 kali 2 dapat 1. Dapat NB saja. Equal 0. 5.19 tolak 1. Jadi 4.19. NB sama dengan negatif 2250. There you go. NB sama dengan negatif kan? NB dapat negatif. Betul ke ni Negatif positif kita betul tak? NB pergi sana. 2250. Macam betul je. Let's try. 2250 bahagi 4.19. 536. 536. 537. 537 negatif. Betul ke? Macam pelik je. Let's see. Normal. Alamak, pound lah pula. NB cos 30. Value dia betul. Is there anything wrong? 2250 ni betul tak? Ini negatif ni. This is negative, right? See, when your calculations are messy, you tend to make mistakes. This becomes a positive. This one's a negative here, right? Negative 2250 brings over there. So make sure your calculations are not messy as mine. I have a very small space to write. You should write properly, right? This one becomes a positive 2250, dapat 537. Okay, if you get 537, now is the time for you to substitute. This is your value. Where do you substitute? Substitute here, NB. And then dapat AY. Lepas tu, substitute dekat ni pula, NB. Lepas tu dapat AX. Kalau substitute dekat AX, dapat answer bahagi 2, 268. AX patutnya dapat 268.5 ataupun 269 Newton. Betul tak? 269, 268. Okey. See, dia pakai pound lah. Apa lah, sama lah. Lupa nak tukar solution ni. Sama je. The method is the same. This one becomes kilonewton. Not Newton, right? See, making mistake already. Kilonewton. It's not Newton. Normal B jadi kilonewton. Semua value akan jadi the principal value lah, which is kilonewton. Okay, so you get the deal lah. You know how to do it. We have berapa banyak kita nak buat Keep kah? Berapa banyak kita nak buat? Kita baru siap berapa? 1, 2, 3. Ada lagi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plenty more to do lah. Okay, let's do this one. Let's continue. We have the time, right? We still have the time. There's a lot of time you have at home. Okay. Does this look weird to you? Apa benda yang kita belum kenal? This one is a roller. This one is a roller. This one, it has some sort of slot. This one also same. Dia ada macam slot. Kalau tengok slot sini kan, dia tak boleh pergi kiri dan kanan, tak boleh. Determine, tapi dia boleh go down. Dia boleh go down. Determine the horizontal and vertical components of reaction at pin A and B. Pin A dengan B. Roller dia macam tu. So, okay. Let's label our free body diagram. Number 1 free body diagram kena betul. Kalau tak betul free body diagram, memang habis. Semuanya habis. So, this one direction only lah. It cannot go down. So, reaction force here, B. So, kita panggil dia apa? BY. Ini dia ada moment lah. Extra moment, 500 Newton meter. This is the direction of the moment. The moment is a negative. Nak letak negatif pun tak apa. So that you remember lah, this is a negative. You have 900 like this, and this one, there's this, okay, vertical components reaction at pin A and B. Vertical kat sini tak ada ni. Let's check. Dia tak ada connection. Betul. Dia cuma ada moment lah. Dia tak ada vertical. Vertical components reaction P, A. B ni dia tak ada vertical lah. Dia ada horizontal actually. B horizontal. And then dia ada moment lah. Dia ada moment AY. Sebab ni dia nak rotate tak boleh. So this is how your free body diagram should look like. Again, start with summation fx and then start with summation fy and finally do your summation moment. Okay, so let's not be lazy, right? Let's do this. Summation fx is equal to 0. X. So look at this. You have only one component x. Is there anything else? Tak ada. Ada ax je. Ax is a positive. Sebab dia assume ke kanan tau. Kamu nak assume kiri pun boleh sebenarnya. But yeah, this one no. There is no vertical components. Mana ada vertical component ni? Soalan ni kena ubah sikit ni. It's trying to confuse you ah. Dia cuma ada horizontal je. Iaitu arah yang dia tak boleh bergerak. Sebab slot kan. Dia boleh gerak kat sini. There is a slight motion that it can do. But it cannot do this direction lah. The direction that it cannot do, that is your reaction force. Ax ada. Okay, continue. Ax. Lepas tu, apa lagi ya? Habis ke? Tak ada dah. That's it lah. You cannot do anything for this one. You cannot do anything. What does this mean? Horizontal component. Tak ada dah. Tak ada. Ax tak ada. Continue. Summation Fy equals 0. Going up is a positive. Negatif 900. Betul lah. Campur. Oh, kita namakan dia By kan. Dia namakan dia normal B kan. Sama je lah. Either one. You can choose which one. Bagi dia By lah. So that you won't be confused. By positif kan ni? Dia putar macam tu. Yeah, it's following your right hand. So it's a positive. By distance dia adalah 3 campur 1 cos 45. 1 cos 45 darjah. Moment. 500. Tak ada moment lagi kan. Ini force baru. Equal 0. So, dapat terus jawapan ke? Betul ke? What am I doing? Alah ni. We are not. Don't be confused. Kita sekarang ni buat summation force saja. There is no moment yet. Jumping to conclusion. Ini je. Negatif 900 turun bawah. By naik atas. Habislah. This is it. Confused already. In such short span of time. Ini saja. Going down 900. Going up is positive By. So dapat ini je. Next. Ini baru lagi kita buat moment. Summation of moment. Dekat mana nak ambil? A lah. Ambil dekat A. Is equal to 0. Okay, don't be confused. Moment dekat A ada value. Tapi summation moment dia akan jadi 0. Moment A ada value. Summation bila campur, since benda ni jadi statics. So, dia adalah value dekat MA ni. So, moment A. Moment A. Lepas tu, ini negatif kan? Tolak 500. Sebab dia Newton meter dah. There's no need to multiply by any distance anymore. Just take it as it is. 500. 900 pula. 900 kan dia macam tu. It's a negative. Tolak. 900 ni adalah value nak kena kali je. Kali dengan 1.5. And finally BY. BY dia macam tu. Positif. Ini yang menyebabkan confuse tadi ni. So plus BY. BY dapat jawapan dah pun. BY sama dengan 900 Newton. 900 Newton. Plug in terus lah. Kali dengan berapa tadi? 3 campur 1 cos 45 degrees equals 0. Betul tak jawapan ni? Cuba cari. So, MA sama dengan, tolak dulu lah. 500 tolak 900 kali 1.5. 900 kali 1.5. 1350 campur 1 cos 45. Cos 45 campur 3. Ini kalau settle dapat 3.707 kali 900. Kali 900. 3336. 3336. Sudah kali equal 0. So settlekan ni. So 500. So don't make mistakes. Don't jump. MA sama dengan 500 campur 1350 tolak 3336. 500 campur 1350 tolak 3336. Dapat, I'm getting this one lah, negative 1486. 1486 Newton meter. Betul ke salah? Let's check. Baik, betul. Ya. It's nice when you do it and you get correct. Tapi kalau salah pun banyak juga belajar kan. Salah pun bagus. You learn from your mistakes. Ini saya baik betul. Okay, next. Tengok cara jawapan terus. Tak aci ni. Kalau macam ni, kita kena buat macam ni. Escape dulu. Keep insert shape rectangle. Tutup dulu. Tutup dulu. Nak tulis macam mana White colour Fill with white colour. Okay, now we do it. Determine the horizontal and vertical components of reaction at pin A. Siapa letih boleh berehat dulu. Pause the video. Drink some water. Ni tak ci dia lukis lah Patutnya tak boleh ada lagi ni. AY, AX ni patutnya tak ada lagi. Tak ci, dia dah lukis kamu free body diagram. Patutnya soalan ni tak ada lagi benda ni. But I think you're getting pretty good lah kot. Ini ada roller. Roller ni slanted. This is the direction yang dia tak boleh gerak kan. So betul lah macam ni B. Normally I like to put normal B. Kita letak B je. Normally, I like to put normal B. Normally, I will put normal B. Why? I do this for surfaces lah. Ini A1 naik atas, AX ke kiri. Kenapa arah kiri? Belah ni je pun ada kosong. Saya letak je lah kiri. It doesn't matter. It's okay. You can settle benda ni later. Okay, let's look at I think this is tutorial question kan? Okay, never mind. We do it here. Determine the horizontal and vertical components of the reaction at pin A. Pin A. And reaction at the roller B. B roller kan? So, let's say you are designing this structure. This structure, you can use things like rectangular section, L section, T probably, no good, H probably, H section. Do you know what I'm talking about? Things like this lah. Sections, you have rectangular, hollow. Kadang-kadang dia pakai H, kadang-kadang dia pakai T structure, kadang-kadang dia pakai C channel, kadang-kadang simple dia pakai L channel. Macam-macam lah structure yang diorang guna boleh buat benda-benda macam ni. But most likely they're going to use this one lah, rectangular section. So if you are an engineer, you are tasked to do some calculation, and then kamu nak kira pula, sini macam mana nak reinforce this. How do you reinforce this one? How do you find what kind of pin do you want to use? What kind of pin do you want to use? What is the size of the pin? Nak beli size besar tu ke? Nak beli besar tu ke? Nak beli besar tu ke? How do you decide? What kind of pin you going to use? Definitely, you need to study engineering mechanics lah, like what you are doing right now lah. You study engineering mechanics so that you guys can become responsible engineers. Semua orang kena jadi responsible. That's why you study engineering mechanics. Okay? So, apa lagi question nak tahu kat sini? Ni roller kat bawah ni. What kind of roller do you want to buy? What kind of roller do you need to buy? So, all these structures have to be analysed. Dia cakap 600 Newton je. 600 Newton is about 60 kilo So, 600 Newton here. 600 Newton here, 600 Newton here. So there are 3 forces involved. You need to settle this. Okay, so let's do that now. It's easy for me to clean all this digital ink. So this one we can give it a name, normal B. Okay, step 1, summation fx is equal to 0. Number 1 thing that you need to do, going to the right is a positive. So you will be making a lot of mistakes lah. No, not mistake lah. If you do this one, macam tu dua komponen kan, dia menyusahkan kamu sikit lah. It's going to make your life a little bit harder. It's easier for slanting component, letak satu je. Which is this one like NB. Summation fx, ini to the left negative AX. Lagi, ini normal ni. Macam mana? 45 degrees. So this is 45. This is actually 45. I should put in color. Color. This is actually 45 degrees lah. So negative AX and then minus again lah. Minus NB cos 45. NB cos 45 degrees. Saya rasa AX ni kalau kamu asal-asal kamu letak belah kiri kan, dia akan jadi positif terus lah. But never mind lah. That's what we call assumption. Oh no. Full screen. AX. Okay, lost already. Apa lagi ya? Habis lah. Equal 0. So, NB tak tahu kan. Cos 45 boleh lah. Negatif AX tolak 0.7071 NB equal 0. AX habis. This is important. Boleh positifkan dia kan. Ni negatif-negatif. Positifkanlah dia. Make it positive. AX campur 0.7071 and B is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Equation number 1. Next. Summation Fy equals 0. Going up is a positive. Going up is a positive. What time did we start just now? Going up is a positive. Okay, so 600, 600. So, tambahlah. So, dapat 1006, 12, 18. 1800. Going up is a positive. Campur pula AY dia. AY pun naik atas positif kan. Betul NB. NB sin 45. Naik atas juga. NB sin 45 degrees equals 0. 1800 campur AY campur NB sin 45. So, simplify a bit. Dapat AY campur NB. So, I put the decimal in front. 0.7071 NB. Ini jadi negatif lah pula. Negatif 1800. Becomes like that lah. What can I say? Never mind. Equation number 2. Equation number 2. And finally, we solve moment. Summation of moment at mana? A ke B? Tempat yang paling banyak unknown. Or we call it tempat yang paling mystery, which is location A. Why? Mystery why? Because banyak unknown. AY tak tahu, AX pun tak tahu. Dua benda tak tahu. So, choose location A. So, over here also choose location A lah. Summation moment A is equal to 0. Counterclockwise is positive. So, now look properly. Location A. Kat atas Atas ni bukan B kat bawah. Sini. Di sini. This is where you are. A kat sana. A kat atas. Okay. Yeah, this one, you're going to have something like this. And you're going to have one force like this. Remember what is this? This is NB cos 45. This is NB sin 45 degrees. There you go. Now do it. 600 rotates like this. Dia adalah following counterclockwise positive. 600 like this. positive also. 600 also like this. Positive also. So you've got 3 positive. Okay, let's settle this one first. 600 kali berapa? It has to be from the force to your axis that you are calculating. All the way. Sampai sini. 6 meter actually. Kali 6. Okay. This is the first one, which is this one lah. And then look at the second one. Second one dependent sikit. 4 meter. Plus 600 kali 4. Okay. Plus 600 kali 2. Lepas tu tengok ni. Over here, you've got 2 components, right? NB sin 45. Dia push macam tu. Naik atas terus. It goes here. Ini distance equals 0. Dia tidak ada distance. Dia tidak ada moment actually. NB sin 45, it pushes at location A. NB cos 45 ada. Dia rotate. NB sin 45 does not rotate the body. So, NB cos 45 dia masuk dalam equation moment. It becomes a negative. Nak tulis kat sini ke? Negative NB cos 45 degrees kali 2 meter equals 0. So this is your equation lah. Settle it. 6 kali 6, 36. 3,600 campur 2,400. 1,200 equals cos 45 kali 2. Cos 45 kali 2 equals 1.414 NB. So, campur 3600 campur 2400 campur 1200. This one become 7200 bahagi 1.414. Teng bahagi 1.414. Dapat 5091 kilonewton ke? No, Newton only. So once dah dapat NB kan, dapat NB like we always do. Now we plug in this value, plug in here, NB. And also we gotta plug in up here. Once you plug in, dapat value X, AX dapat berapa? Ini. AY dapat berapa? Okay, now calculate on your own. Plug in on your own paper, which is bigger than mine, right? The screen is small for me. The value should be somewhat value lah. You want to keep in annotation. Keep. So, ada kat belakangnya. Bla 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 bla. 5092 betul AX dapat negatif 3600. Tapi kamu check jugalah dia punya negatif AX or positif. Solution dia buat macam mana kan. Okay. Okay, check on your own lah. So AX berapa value, AY berapa value. Yang penting B tu betul. 5092 sama yang kita dapat lah. 5091. How long have we been recording? It's now... What is the duration? Nak tengok kat mana? I cannot see the... Okay. 59 minutes? 1 hour already? Seriously? 59 minutes? Okay. 1 hour already. Another hour. Banyak lagi tak settle ni. Berapa banyak lagi tak settle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lagi tak settle. Okay, let's stop for a while. We'll continue in a bit.